guys, welcome back. Let's just get right into it. All right, so first thing we're going to do is hold control over your desktop. Make sure you click on your desktop, hold control, and then click, and then you're going to go down to where it says cleanup right here. See this? When I hit cleanup, it's going to put all my files that are right here perfectly lined up. Watch. Boom. See that? Do that. If you're not a super organized or a neurotic person like I am, then you don't have to do it, but that's just a cool little thing you can do. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to liquid one shots right here. That's it, liquid one shots. I'm gonna double click on this, and I am going to make this folder kind of tall. So see, I'm gonna grab it right here, bottom corner. I'm gonna click on it, and I'm gonna make it smaller. There are tons of one shots in here. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to Logic, and we're gonna open a Logic session. If you don't remember the shortcut for Logic, go back, check out the other tutorials. By now, everybody should know how to do this. As a matter of fact, here we go, Command Shift N. Boom. Now, when we were learning how all the functions work and what all the icons were, we just created an audio track and we hit create, right? But what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go to software right here, and we're gonna click on that. Once we do that, this where it says instrument, this should say default patch. Okay, if it doesn't say default patch, just click on here and click on default patch or empty channel. Either way, this one or this one. Okay, so once you do that, hit create. Now, the point of this is to set up our custom drum machine. So I'm going to close this window. Logic has a bunch of different drum sounds and a bunch of different piano and strings and guitar sounds and all this stuff, but we're just setting up your drums with my custom drums. I'm giving you my drum samples. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. Now we're gonna go right down here. All right, so you see where it says audio effects, not this window, the one right above it that says ePiano. Okay, we're gonna click on that. It's right under the MIDI effects. It's right under MIDI effects right here, and it's right above the audio effects right there, ePiano. I'm gonna click on this from the corner, and we're gonna go down to Drum Machine Designer. All right, this is very, very cool stuff, very dope stuff right here. So we're gonna click on this, and that is gonna bring up this drum machine right here. Okay, now this may not make sense right now. It may look like hieroglyphic to you, but trust me, we're gonna set this up. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna click back on Logic right here, and I'm just gonna minimize Logic. So now your page should look like this. You should have, we're gonna make this smaller. All I did was grab it from the corner. See that? You can make it bigger or smaller. I'm just gonna make this kind of like that. So look, I have some space right here. If I were you, I would have this window up, and then the tutorial right here. Or you could do it this way and put the tutorial right here, and so on and so forth. All right. So now what we need to do is we need to count how many pads we have. Let's just call these drum pads, okay? So we've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. So that should give us 16, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 pads. This has 3 pages, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to go around here, and normally I would make these pages like one kick, all my snares, one on my hi-hats, but we're not going to do all that, all right? So what we're going to do is we're going to count 16 one-shots. One-shots are basically anything that's like boom, bat, you know, anything like that. A drum shot or like a scream, whatever, that just hits one time. So we're going to count 16. One way to do that is to go, we're going to start with this 0484 BPM thing right here. We're just going to click on that. I'm going to hit the space bar. See that? That's just like that's a one shot. So we're going to, once we have that selected, we're going to hold shift and we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We're doing this in chunks because we have so many samples that we got to drag in. So once you have them count 1 through 16, make sure you got it all correct. And now we're going to click and drag from here. And we're going to make sure that we fill all these boxes up. See how all of a sudden those boxes all lit up? Look, see how they're lighting up? One way to do it is just to click and drag right here. Don't let it go. And then drag all the way down like that. Make sure you hold it the entire time. Now I'm going to let it go. And see, Logic is now accepting those samples. And boom, now you have a page. Now watch what happens when I click on these pads. Watch. Watch. See that little icon right there? When I click on that, watch. That kick is sick. You get the point, right? So now we got some bangers right here, bruh. All right, so we're gonna go. We're now gonna go. So this is page 1, right? This little white circle right there. Now we're gonna click on this middle one, and we're gonna do the same thing. Click right here on your one shots folder. So obviously that 16 you don't want to use. So keep them highlighted. Keep that 16 highlighted. All right. These are just workflow tips and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to hold control, and then I'm going to click on one of these, and I'm going to color that. So I'm going to go to red. Now what that's going to do is it's going to color code all of the ones in page 1. See how they're all red now? The reason why I do this is because now I know that these red ones are already in the sampler. So I don't need to insert them. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go to this deep space one, click on that. I'm going to count 16 down. First, I'm going to hold shift. Now I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to click and drag these over into Logic. Okay, if it will work. Oh boy, here we go. My bad. Hold shift. See, even I don't get this right sometimes. Hold shift, click 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now take these samples, drag them across. Don't let them go yet. Make sure that all the boxes are filled up with samples, and then drop it. And once again, Logic is accepting all of the samples. It's processing everything. And now if I go to the little icon right there, here's the little speaker icon. So again, I'm going to click right here on the folder. Again, these are all already in Logic. I'm going to hold control. I'm going to click on one of these, and then I'm going to color code these red. Again, that tells me stop. Do not import these. So we're going to go back to the drum machine, and I'm going to click this red. I'm going to click this next page. All right. If I'm moving too fast, pause the video, take care of that, and then come back. All right.